Welcome back. Maid agencies in Singapore want the government to give clearer guidelines on the mandatory day-off law that takes effect next year. This includes making it clear how a rest day is defined.
Myrna Gamba Yumo spends her weekly rest day attending training classes. The 33-year-old Filipino gets about 12 hours off during her rest day.
Each time I wake up in the morning, I don't need to do anything because it's really time for me to have a rest and do whatever I want to do. If I'm going home already, I don't need also to do any job because that's still part of my day off.
Under the new regulation, employers and their maids will be given the flexibility to mutually agree on which day of the week the rest day falls on. However, maid agencies feel more clarity is needed.
If the domestic helpers follow the employer on weekends to, let's say, picnic for a whole day, is that considered a rest? So this guideline must be provided to us so that we can explain to the helpers the definition of rest.
The new law is also silent on how many hours make up a maid's rest day.
Different people have different understanding of how many hours is required. From our experience, for the current domestic workers who get a weekly or monthly day off, usually it's between 8 to 10 hours a day. It would be good for MOM to have a very clear set of guidelines so that there's no unhappiness among both parties.
Besides a clearer definition of a rest day, employment agencies would also like to see guidelines on how to deal with disputes. They say that a dispute mediation mechanism needs to be put in place involving the agencies.
Initially, the FTWs and the employers have agreements, certain agreements, then to sell out their off days. But eventually, after some time, both parties, they might change their ideas, especially from the maids. She might want to withdraw her original agreement. Okay? She would like to have the off days. So dispute happens. Who should we turn to, or who should the employer or the maids turn to for mediations? In the new regulations, it's stated that we are not supposed to interfere.
In addition, maid agencies say starting next year, they will be more strict in their selection criteria of foreign domestic workers. This is to ensure only those who are serious about working in Singapore are brought in. They hope this will help allay employers' concerns about the social implications of the new law.